Hi friends, it's Miss Nikki. I'm back with another book. Today I want to talk to you or read to you about me on the map. It's going to teach us about maps, where we can find places, and where we live. So let's give it a read. This is me. And this is me in my room. She might have a room just like you. This is a map of my room, and this is me on the map of my room. So she used her crayons to draw what her room looks like. And if you see the picture and then her map that she drew, it looks similar. You can see the teddy bear on the bed. You can see her cat in her room. You can see her laying on the bed. This is my house. This is a map of my house. And this is my room on the map of my house. Let's take a look at the picture. Here's a picture of her house. And then she drew the map, what it looks like inside of her house. And then she pointed out her dad's room, her brother's room. There's her room. She also has a, let's see, my mom and dad's, oh, that's her mom and dad's bedroom, her kitchen, her living room, and it looks like it says garage and a patio. So she drew all the rooms in her house. And this is my street. I live on a street too, and I live in a house. I bet you do. And this is a map of my street, and this is my house on the map of my street. So on this big street where she lives, she found where her house would be on the map. So first she lived in a room, then she lived in her house, and then her house lived on a street. I wonder what's next. And this is my town. Her town. If I think about it, I'm living in my house, and the name of my street is Stanford, and the name of my town is St. Louis. What's the name of your street? The name of your town? And then she found the map of her town. It says, this is my street on the map of my town. She found the exact street where she lives in her town. Lots of things to learn. And this is my state. This is a map of my state. The name of her state is called Kansas. That's close to our state. Our state is Missouri. And this is my town on the map of my state. And the name of her town is Topeka. She lives in Topeka, Kansas. That's the name of her city and her state. We live in St. Louis, Missouri. And this is my whole country. The United States of America. It has 3 words, United States of America. And this is a map of my country, and this is my state on the map of my country. So all of this is the United States, and she lives in that state. Do you remember what it's called? Kansas. Yeah. Pretty cool looking map. See if we can find Missouri. Do you see what right next to Kansas? There's Kansas. There's Missouri. There's our state right there. This is my world. It is called Earth. It looks like a giant ball. If you could unroll the world and make it flat, then you would make a map. But let's not turn the page yet. First, let's look at the Earth. Is it flat? No. What shape does it look like? Circle or like a ball, right? The edges are round. So that's what Earth looks like, and there's the moon peeking out. But if we were to roll it out and make it flat, it would look something like this map of the world. They are all the different continents, pieces of land on the Earth. There's North America and South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia. We can't forget all the way down here, Antarctica. That's the map of the world. So here's how I find my special place on the map. First, I look at the map of the world and I find my country. She found her country. Do you remember what it was? United States of America. And then I look at the map of my country and I find my state. I think I remember her state. Kansas? Yep. She finds Kansas. And then after she finds Kansas, you notice what tool she's using? What's that called? Magnifying glass. It helps you see things up close. And she found Topeka. She found her town on the map. And then I look at the map of my town and I find my street. There's her town, Topeka. She finds the street that she lives on. She lives on Oak Street. Wonder if there's oak trees on her street. Here she is, in front of her house. There's the street sign, Oak Street. Does anyone know what her address is? Her address is the number that tells you exactly where her house is on the street. I see the address. 1234. That's her address. 1234 Oak Street. And in my house, I find my room. There's that fancy map she drew of her house. And in my room, I find me. There she is, lying on her bed. That was the original map that we saw that she drew. So many maps. And just think, in rooms and houses, on streets and towns and countries all over the world, everybody has their own special place on the map. Think about it. Kids just like you live all over the world. Wonder what they're doing right now. This boy looks like he's playing catch. She's drawing. Looks like she's working in the yard and planting. Someone went fishing, taking care of animals, reading a story, mixing up something to eat, playing an instrument, the guitar. So many people just like you around the world. Just like me on the map. Let you take a look at the picture so you can see all the drawings she made. The end. She probably used some of these tools when she was doing the drawing. This could be something you could do after hearing this story. Or maybe if you watch it again, you might think about, do I want to draw my house or my room? Map of my street? You could use these kinds of tools. She had a paintbrush, a pencil, crayons. She maybe would use scissors. There's her box of crayons she has. Different kinds of rulers or measuring devices to get straight lines or curved lines. Think about it, and you can draw yourself on the map. Thanks for listening. See you next time.